Hey guys, Dazanar here. I am out at a place, and today I wanted to try and find these guys if I could, but I in fact did not find any of those and only found some small things like this. So I was like, well, why not just take a chance to talk about something else today then. So I've been wanting to talk about I guess simulation theory again. Just took a little break. I got sick recently, guys. I don't know if I posted this up yet, but I got like a flu for like 2 weeks, and I really hadn't been uploading videos and stuff. My last ones that I really did were out in Daytona, and I just did a vlog the other day too with one of my friends and my pups. So I'm gonna upload that too. I'm gonna try and start uploading more content actually. So yay, maybe like 3 times a week. Just start editing way more often. Give myself something to do. Holy crap. What did I find up here? I don't know, what did I find up here? Did I really find that? I don't even know what this is. Okay. Yep. I know what that is. I know what that is, but I'm not allowed to show you guys or YouTube will get mad. Or I'm not allowed to tell you guys or YouTube will get mad. So let's go back to talking about the, what I want to talk about, simulation theory. But first, I need to take a break because of something I need to get real quick. All right. I was not expecting to find that. Anyways, I was riding on over here today and I got the feeling inside. I started to identify with my simulated self, and you're like, what does that mean? That's a good question. Well, I don't know if anyone of you guys have seen my videos before or whatnot, but I believe I'm in a simulated reality. And I've believed this for a long time. And there's like not really anything in life that's been able to convince me otherwise. Not relationships with people, not events in the real world. If anything, they've only helped to further solidify my perspective and understanding. But some people might be like, okay, what does that mean? That you think you're in a simulated reality? Well, it means a plethora of things. And you kind of get lost in the fantasy of the dream you're in, right? So the good thing is most of the time you don't actually sulk and cry and just get horribly depressed about identifying that you might be like some digital aspect or not even real, completely made up figment of data points in some sort of sophisticated computer in a time period that you could never pinpoint, right? So that's kind of what it is to be in a simulated reality. And you, as that little node that is identifying with the reality, shit, I kind of lost my train of thought there for a second, I'm sorry. But you as that little node identifying with reality kind of get lost in that reality, and the anxiety and angst and the loneliness of possibly being just a digital blip kind of fades away most of the time. So most of the time you're not like trapped in this daunting feeling of not really mattering, this existential dread kind of thing of being insignificant. Usually you're lost in it. Usually you're living the purpose of that simulated reality. A simulated reality is generally just a backup place for you to go to. If things on planet Earth do not pan out here, like if Paris Climate Accord fails because, wouldn't you guess it, corporations and nation states are greedy and only want control and money. If that fails and like we continue to wipe out what 99% of the species on this planet during a mass extinction, what do you think Homo sapiens are going to do with our technology? Do you think we're just going to be like, let's keep going while there's nothing left on this planet, right? As the oceans turn into plastic or pollution gets worse, maybe there's nuclear catastrophe, I don't know, right? But things don't look like it's necessarily getting better unless you want to believe the corporate agenda and what like politics is hand-waving your direction, right? That we're going to save the planet. What evidence do we have to be that hopeful, right? And the more you look out there, you see that it's like we're preparing for, you know, that to not happen, right? We're trying to make AI, we're trying to make robots, things to extend not only our life, but consciousness past this like fleshy kind of thing. So it seems like a purpose of a simulated reality, at least for Homo sapiens, would just be another place to go for now. And for me, I do get lost in it a lot of times, and I kind of just live in a fantasy of actually believing everything is real. But at that same time, like on a back burner, I don't know how else to describe it, but somewhere like deep inside, like I always circle back to the understanding and the direct kind of proof in my life that I've been shown, like, oh yeah, like this isn't actually real. If anything, it's just like a recording of the past. It's a recording of the now. It's impossible for me to pinpoint, but it is not what reality is to most people. This isn't just like Earth to me. It's what was once there, right? Yeah, like this to me is just like a save state that you get to walk through time and time again. And people might be like, how do you come to that fucking conclusion? Like, it's no different than being like religious, I would guess, like in believing in like Jesus Christ or like Mohammed. I don't know. It's like that. You can't like not believe in it, but it's not like I had some church dogma shove this down my throat my entire life. I had a good number of experiences show me things that I could not explain to other people's, that I could not like articulate to other people. Like people would not believe me, right? As I was having those experiences, trying to tell them what was happening. And like, for me, it was like I was living an entire different reality than everyone else. Everyone else is in the real world and I am not. It's like you're a Tron, a player in the Tron universe, and everyone else is the NPC, but that's their reality, it's their universe, it's normal to them. And what you are literally seeing is like, I don't know, it's so hard to explain, a warping of reality, like a manipulation of current events to force your consciousness into submitting to the idea that this isn't real. Like, what happens is so radical and so reality warping that you can't be like, all right, no, this is just fake, this is just an experience I'm having. No, the experience like grips your head, shoves it in the direction it wants you to see, and is like, look, and movie projector style shows you what it wanted to show you. For me, right? What are some things that it showed me, like that I can explain? It showed me like how important water is, and how we don't like, we take advantage of water on this planet, and we treat it without respect, and the way we consume it, And it showed me in the future we won't have that luxury at all. It showed me like this vision of the earth where like it's a lot more doom and gloomy, and we have to control everything to try and minimize our extraction of resources from a planet that was essentially raped of resources by a species on the planet that was haphazardly shooting from the hip and not thinking about its consequences and the long-term potential. Like, I have had whatever my psychedelic experiences have shown me hallucinations that I cannot make sense of unless it was an intelligent entity coming in being like, hey, what's up, man? Look at this. And if it could read my thoughts, and if my thoughts were like, nah, this ain't real, it would just take the me thing and be like, nope, yep, totally real. Look what I'm gonna do here, and whoop, 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 yep. Now you're looking at this, but you think it's not real. And it's like controlling the entire situation. And you get to this point where you're like, bah, okay, like, you're more real than me. Whatever you are, like, you're some powerful magician. Like, to me, I think of it as like some quantum computer state that must be running, like, the simulation can just, like, at the flick of its, like, digital fingers, come into your little universe and like mess with your fucking parameters so much that you're like, whoa, okay, yeah, you're a fucking god or something. You're some fucking demon, or you're some, you know, I don't think it's a demon because it's never been like the thing that comes into my reality and tries to show me glimpses of how to think differently about things. It's usually very benevolent to me. And there's usually warnings it's giving, like, about other, like, energies that I don't necessarily vibrate with. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm generally a happy person, and I try to spread, you know, this sense of working together and overcoming things and not giving up, you know, the struggle, right? Life struggle to persist. And it feels like there's this force in the universe, in the galaxy, here on Earth, in each of us, that seems to work opposite to that and to try and separate and control people. And my experiences, whatever comes to me, has always come to me and, you know, given me this message that, like, bro, you're one of those people that are trying to overcome this. I just want to share that idea, that potential with other people. Like, we don't have to, like, go down this path where, like, you do fall into some simulation because everything's gone. We don't have to do that. We could lead a sustainable future, a future that persists into perpetuity, that's continuing to evolve, that strives to stay mortal, right? That strives to stay here and connected instead of possibly thinking you're connected but being completely disconnected. That's what a simulation would be. It would be tricking you into thinking you have all your connections, but you are completely disconnected at that point. You're you're real, but you're not real. You matter, but you don't have matter. And that really is kind of how I feel, like, constantly. It's not that I don't, like, really love the people I'm around. I really do. I really appreciate everyone that's in my life that I've come in contact with. Maybe I haven't always appreciated them, but now I really try to the best of my abilities. They They mean so much to me. You guys mean so much to me. My friends, even the people just watching these videos. I appreciate it. You're helping me feel like I'm not at least talking to nothing right now. I've said it time and time again, like the reason I make these videos is just so that something in the future has another data point to look at, so it can kind of understand what people were thinking about the situation, what people got to experience of the situation. Not everyone gets out, guys, and like I realize that I have this opportunity if I am in a simulation, that me personally, I have been giving another opportunity to try it live and to give it my all. And so that's what I freaking do. I don't think it's real, but I still give it every real opportunity I can. I really believe in that. And it overcomes that back burner issue where it's always like this thought, like this isn't real, but it does matter. Definitely matters to me. It matters to a lot of people. You know, some people not so much, and to each their own. But for me, I definitely want to try. I think I could keep rambling about this for a while, guys. So I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it. You know, I'm gonna cut it. Holy shit, I've been rambling for 14 minutes. You guys let me ramble for 14 minutes. Camera, GoPro, you let me ramble for 14 minutes, really? All right, I'm gonna cut this because, yeah, I've literally just kind of been shooting off how I think about things, and it's just gonna go on forever. I could talk about this forever, and I'll continue to talk about this into the future because I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with life as well. So let's hope it doesn't flop. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, let me know how crazy you think I am. Let me know if you think I'm maybe not that crazy and maybe I should be a little easier on myself or something. I don't know. I enjoy comments. I'm also the type of person that I comment on other YouTube pages. Like, I constantly comment and I get made fun of for that for people. But anyways, thank you guys for just listening to me ramble. I appreciate it. Peace. I love you.